I'm here at Sawgrass Lake Park. It's beautiful here, as usual. Sunshine. It was 40-something degrees when we got up this morning, but I'm sure it must be at least in the 60s by now. There's lots of water here at this park. I'm painting this little scene over here. And I'm being eaten alive by mosquitoes. Got about halfway through and I'm gonna have to stop because I cannot take mosquito bites. They never stop itching. Anyway, I will take some photos, take it home and finish it there. In the meantime, very quickly, I don't know why the mosquitoes have gotten so bad, I will show you some of the water here. It's swampy, so of course there's gonna be bugs. This is all swamp in here. You really can't tell, but it is. There's alligators in there, so let's not get too close. Back there is more water. Some beautiful things. You could spend the rest of your life out here painting if you like these kind of scenes. Anyway, for now, we'll call it quits. Pack it all up and put it away. I actually got yelled at out here. What I was going to paint was a scene in an area that said no cars allowed. So of course that's where I went, right? Anyway, I ended up at the second site. I'll take a couple pictures to make sure I've got it right and finish it at home. I'm going to try to finish my painting now at home that I started in the park. There's so much controversy over what is painting from life. A lot of people get angry when you don't allow them to have their painting in your competition or on your website or your Facebook page when it says painting from life. Because basically if you're painting it from a photo, you're not really painting from life. Unless, I feel, you've gone out there, you've just taken the photos, you spent hours looking at the place, then maybe you are painting from life. You got to see the stuff up close, you saw it live, you gathered what colors they were, maybe you even did a few sketches out there, and now you come home to paint the painting again, or do a better job, or maybe at least you started it out there and you come home to finish it. I think that's still painting from life. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of artists, even when they're out there painting from life, an example I'll give you is I went out with my group one time and 3 different people painted the same tree. Each painting was absolutely beautiful, impeccable. And I had a hard time choosing which one I liked more, but each and every painting had a little different coloring. Everybody sees green differently, beige differently, brown differently. And so as long as those colors are harmonized on your canvas so that your darkest dark and your lightest light is in correct proportion to the darkest darks and the lightest light of reality, then your effect, I think, is, you know, just as good as somebody else who maybe chose a little warmer. Does that really make a big difference? Not really, no. If you want to be a truist and you want that green to be the exact same green and that yellow to be the exact same yellow, then sometimes when you take a photo you can't get that. That's true. Although if you know enough about photographs, you can make up for that. An example is sometimes I want to take a beautiful picture of the sunset as the sun is going down. I know when I take that photo, I'm shooting into the sun and I'm going to alter things. I'm going to make the trees that I can see with my naked eye look almost black in that photograph. But I can take that photograph and I can change the light balance in it so that now the sky looks very strange, but the color of the trees looks right. And I'll often do that, where I'll have 2 or 3 different exposures of the same photo because it's showing me what I need to see in each different photo. Now, if you're savvy enough to do that, you can probably get a pretty darn good painting. And I don't know that people could really tell that you weren't standing there the whole time, getting bitten by mosquitoes. Anyway, the painting I'm about to show you is one that I did half of it out there and half of it in the studio. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm disregarding the tree limbs right now because it's just too impossible. me to worry about them at this moment. Try to remember not to put any dark into your light or any light into your dark. What makes this bush round is the gradual light and dark play. There's light, there's dark, and then there's really dark. Same thing over here. Got some really dark spots and some really light spots, but then there's these in-between spots.